Going on, guys, girls? Rob here. And if you just finished watching the Brewers Phillies game here, I had that was a sad one, 18-5, 43rd game of the season. That was the worst blowout they've had all year. It was a really, really sad game. And if you watched that one, it was just simply sad. What we want to do now is I want to ask you guys who you think can be more successful coming up into the future. Okay. Who can be, or who do you feel like out there right now, okay, could be the most successful from their predecessor? Example, Mahomes with 1 championship and Brady has 6. Can Mahomes pass Brady? Tiger Woods with 15 majors. Jack Nicklaus with 18. Can he pass him? LeBron James with 3 championships, but Michael Jordan with 6. Obviously, we're not talking Russell or 11 or 10 or whatever he had. We're not talking about that. We're just talking about these guys. LeBron James compared to Michael Jordan. Can he do it? And is there any Major League Baseball player that you think can win 5 titles? And when I say that, let's just say, for instance, let's just say Mike Trout got disgruntled in L.A. and won. Let's say he wins 2 titles with the Angels and says, "No, I want out. I want to go to the Mets." Wins 3 titles. That's what I'm saying. Can anybody starting today, starting right now, win 5 more titles before they retire? I'm not saying if you've already got 1 or 2 already. I'm saying, can you put 5 more mantles on it? 5 more on the mantelpiece, on the mantelpiece. That's everybody all the time is talking about this person is better than this person, or is there anybody in NASCAR that can win more than 7 championships? Okay, we know that Jimmy Johnson, obviously would be the pick right now, but if he doesn't make it playoffs, he can't win an 8th championship. So who would it be? I mean, Kyle Busch has 2. Most of these other guys have just 1 title. Harvick, Logano, Kurt Busch. Kurt Busch is nearing the end of his career. There's a lot of good drivers don't have any. Denny Hamlin doesn't have any. Martin Truex has 1. Brad Keselowski has 1. But do we really see anybody in that group that can go to the Earnhardt, Johnson, Petty realm of 7? I mean, to win 7, you got to win some consecutive. All those guys won consecutive titles. And Earnhardt won consecutive titles 3 different times. Now he didn't win 5 in a row like Johnson did, but he won consecutive titles in 86, 87, 90, 91, 93, 94. So he did it 3 different times, back to back, back to back, back to back. But, Johnson won 5 in a row. I don't know if that'll ever be done again. But as soon as you say that, then that's when some wheel man comes out and is, really, really good. Next thing you know, you start talking. Can he win 8? Can he win 10? Stuff like that. But first off, let's go to football. Mahomes, highest paid player in football ever. Patrick Mahomes. He's won a Super Bowl. Almost got put out of football last year. He got hurt so bad. He was hurt. And people don't remember that part. He got hurt. It could have been the end of his career right there. That makes you wonder, are any of these football players worth that much guaranteed? Now, $400 million, and he plays through this contract, and $60 million guaranteed. I can understand it. $80 million guaranteed. $440 million guaranteed. That's a lot. That is a lot. That's betting the whole franchise on this one kid. That's not just betting the quarterback position. That's betting the whole franchise. Because if he gets hurt this year, next year, whatever, they're not going to win a title in the next, 10 years. They're not. Because that much money is tied up already in a player. Now, obviously, they will get relief as the years go on. They'll get some relief, but they're still going to be paying the guy 20, 25 million, 30, 35, 40 million out of their pocket, and they're going to think twice before they go doing it again. So, how likely is Mahomes, to pass Brady? He's got 1 title. Brady's got 6. Be as realistic as you can, guys. Don't be a homer about it, and really think about it. Think about what he would have to do and his team around him to win 5 more titles. And that would just simply tie Brady. I'm saying break his record would be 6 more. It's hard to even repeat in the NFL, much less win that many. Woods, let's go to Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is in his 40s now. But 2019, he won the Masters. And he won it, he laid his foot down and said, I'm going to take his title. He's had off most of the summer. He's going to be playing some in the fall this year. So that's going to put him in a predicament for next year. But they're going to play 3 majors at the end of this year and then start playing them again in April next year. And maybe March even now. March may have one. I'm not sure. So he's going to have about 7 major chances. What's up, Yogatina? He's going to have 7 chances for majors in the next 8 months. 9 months, something like that. A year. Let's say calendar year. He's going to have about 9 chances. 7 chances. Can this guy win 3 and tie Nicklaus? You got DeChambeau out there now, but you got so many of them that's rattling off their keys. They really are. Ricky Fowler never won a major in his life, but he's always been known to stay on the leaderboard. He doesn't even stay on the leaderboard much anymore. Justin Thomas rattled. I mean, he had a 3-shot lead with 2 holes to play yesterday and loses. There's a lot of them that can get rattled so easily that if they see Tiger Woods coming up behind them, how are they going to react? We've already seen Bubba Watson blow it. We've seen so many guys blow it that had a lead and then was all of a sudden we see Tiger coming behind us. Watch out. We're going to get our windows blown out. You got to watch out for that stuff. Tiger Woods, 3 more, maybe. LeBron James has 3 titles. Now, he can only win 1 every calendar year, obviously. So to tie Jordan, he's going to have to win 3. in 4 or 5 different, maybe 6 years. But can he do it? We're in a team sport. There's a lot of things, there's a lot of underlying factors, I think, in basketball that maybe help LeBron James if he wanted to catch Michael Jordan. And will any MLB player, I don't care where you're at, from today till the end of their career, win 5 titles? Will he win 5? That's that's a pretty tough one there, isn't it? Bumgarner has a couple already. Verlander, what was he at? Did he win with the Tigers? I'm not sure if he did or not. He may not have. But he won with the Astros. Some of these guys out there, you just don't know if it's going to be a dynasty or not. But can they win 5? I don't care if they switch teams, wherever they go. That's a possibility, I guess, right? To me, I think the most likely to be successful is LeBron James. And a lot of folks, well, LeBron James is 37, 38 years old. Yeah, he is. LeBron James is getting older. Let's see. How old is – I'm not sure he's 37 yet. Let's see. What's going on, Sean? I'm saying, who do you think's most likely to be successful? What is your opinion about the Indians and Redskins changing their names? I'm not crazy about it. But who is most likely, you think, to be successful over their predecessors? Number 1, Mahomes. Everybody loves Patrick Mahomes. He has 1 title. What's the likelihood of him winning more than 6, more than Brady? Let's go to the next one. Tiger Woods has 15 majors. Jack Nicklaus has 18 majors. What's the likelihood of Tiger Woods winning 4 more, surpassing Jack Nicklaus? Okay, let's go to the next one. LeBron James has 3 titles. Michael Jordan had 6. What's the likelihood LeBron James wins more than 6? Anybody in baseball right now, what's the likelihood of anybody out there winning 5 titles? Pick a name. I don't care who. What's the likelihood in their career they win 5 world championships? NASCAR. Can anybody surpass Jimmy Johnson, Dale Earnhardt, and Richard Petty with 7 championships? Can anybody? Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Kevin Harvick, Martin Truex. Can anybody? Out of all of those, which one do you think is the most likely to happen? I believe Tiger Woods can get more. I know, never count him out. Yeah. Can he get 4 more? Can he get 4 more? I'm going to tell you the one I think is the most likely. I think it's LeBron James. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, wow, LeBron James, really? How old is LeBron James? He's 35 years old. Okay, he's 35. But LeBron James is 35. But look at the way the NBA does. Oh, well, no, not yet, Ken, but I'm asking this question. Of all these athletes, who is going to be the most successful of the predecessor? I'm going to run down a list. Mahomes. He has 1 championship. Will he surpass Brady with 6? Tiger Woods, 15 majors. Will he surpass Nicholas with 18? Over 18. LeBron James has 3 titles. Will he surpass Michael Jordan with 6? MLB players. Will any MLB player out there win 5 world championships? I don't care. You pick a name. Pick a name. Will any of them out there win 5 titles? And NASCAR. Is anybody out there right now can pass Jimmy Johnson, Dale Earnhardt, and Richard Petty for 7 titles? Now, the one I'm going to sound out about is this: LeBron James. LeBron James has 3 titles, and Michael Jordan has 6. LeBron James is 35 years old. A lot of folks are saying Tiger, but I tell you what, 4 titles, and he's in his 40s right now. I'll get to him in a minute. LeBron James, I think Montana. LeBron James, the reason I say LeBron James is this: it's not because of his ability. It's because the lack of what do you want to call it? They can go out and recruit. NBA can recruit publicly, which is, I think, is bullshit. They can go out here and say, "Hey, you want to come on my team? Come on, come on. Hey, you want to come on my team? Come on, play." And they'll load up 5 or 6 players on a team that have been all-stars on other teams and just to play roles. You know, you didn't see that 20 years ago. Charles Barkley said he never would have went out and tried to get 5 of the top players to come play on his team. He wanted to be the star. And, you know, if we win with me. But you don't see that anymore. LeBron James, he goes and gets his best friend across town. He gets his best friend in Toronto. He gets his best friend in New York. Gets his best friend in Philly. He gets his best friend in, you know. So that's why I say, that's why I give LeBron James, and I'm going to just put one little check mark there. LeBron James is simply due to the fact he can go out and recruit players to help him win. It's not like he is winning the title himself, because he's only really won to himself, and that's the one when he went to Cleveland. He had Kevin Love. He had some players around him. But when he won that one in Cleveland, he really, really did a lot himself. When he was down in Miami, he was a role player. He was not the star of the show even. Dwayne Wade had handled the ball, and LeBron just followed, you know, he followed the maestro. He did whatever needed to be done. Michael Jordan was never that way. Michael Jordan, you go back and look at Michael Jordan, he was a 6'7" point guard. When they came down and they had to have a last shot, Michael Jordan was getting the ball. He was either going to drive the hoop, shoot, or he was going to make somebody look silly. LeBron James, when he gets the ball, he's either going to run through you or try to make a great pass, because he can't get around you. He's not that fast. He's just not that fast. He can jump over you maybe, but he cannot. I mean, he goes through people. All you got to do is watch him. Michael Jordan could go around people. He had he was cat-like with quickness. There was no way there was no way Michael Jordan was going to get stopped. He wasn't afraid to shoot, but Michael Jordan wasn't afraid to go around you either. You could put your best defender on him, and he was still better than you. You put your best defender against LeBron sometimes. LeBron cannot do anything but pass because he's such a big guy. I mean, he's 285. I mean, yeah, he's every bit as big as Tyson Fury is. Think about that. He and Tyson Fury and LeBron James are the same size. And you've seen Tyson Fury. You know, he's a muscled out dude. And that's what he is. But he's got so much weight to carry. Most time LeBron passes the ball because he is not good free throw shooter. Well, plus he passes it because he realizes he can't go one-on-one with most of these guys. He just can't. A fast point guard, 6'4". Oh, Magic Johnson, that was his game, though. Magic Johnson's game was not to take the last shot. Magic Johnson had so many parts around him, too. He had an all-star. His team was an all-star team. I mean, yeah, he was 6'9". Yeah, he was 6'9" point guard, but he had Kareem. He had Worthy. He had Wilkes, Jamal Wilkes, Michael Cooper. Michael Cooper could go lights out on anybody. That's what I'm saying. LeBron never had that many players around him. Never had that many players around him. Neither did Michael Jordan. But what I'm saying is, you know, when it came down to it, Michael Jordan says, give me the ball. Hand me the damn ball. I'll take care of things now. And he didn't care if he got double teamed. If you're going to go down low and go get a pass from him, you better catch that ball because he was going to zoom it into you. But more often than not, Michael Jordan was taking that last shot. He was never afraid to fail. Was Michael Jordan. What's up, Joseph? What's going on? And but I still say LeBron James can win 3 more titles. Why? He can go out and pick players off any team he wants to that are going to be free agents and say, hey, come to my team. Every one of them was his right-hand man. Worthy was an awesome basketball player, but he had all-stars. All right there, Philip, have a good one. He had all-stars around him. All-stars around him all the time. LeBron doesn't always have that. But because now they all want to make their money too. See, that ain't the way it was in the 80s. It was, we want to win titles. Now, we want to win titles, but we want to get paid. So he can only go out there and pick so many players up. And he has to get a ball handler. He has to get himself a ball handler so he can move around away from the ball. And away from the ball, he's the best player on the planet right now. Just due to the fact he's so big, can move around, and can jump. Very dangerous player. But I think of all these guys, he's got the best chance of surpassing Jordan. Woods with 15, yeah. But look at some of the players coming up now. Can hit the ball 400 yards. Tiger can't do that. Tiger's doing good to get 300. He can get 305 once in a while, 310 once in a while. These other guys are hitting it almost 400. It's crazy. DeChambeau has hit some 425, 440 this year. If he's got his iron play going, Woods can't. I mean, if Woods have to hit a ball in 240 to the green, where DeChambeau has to hit 180, that's a hell of a difference. DeChambeau's ball can go like this, where Woods' ball's going like this. Anytime you hit it that high, you got a better chance of making it stop at the pin. That's just human nature. It's just human nature. It's just like a basketball. When you take a shot, You put a good arc on it, you got a better chance for it to go straight through the net than you do if you throw it right at the front of the rim. Chances are it's going to bounce right back to you. And that's the only difference in golf is it's just going to run off the green. And then in majors, they are always shaving the greens minute, so close that they're not going to allow them too often to stick to the greens if it's a long shot. Thicker rough, a lot of things. Tiger hadn't played in a while. You got to expect a little bit of rust on the putter. I just don't see him pass. Gretzky's 92 goals untouchable. Oh, wow. 5 years ago, I'd have said yes. Let's see where this number one pick goes. If he goes somewhere like Toronto, Edmonton, Pittsburgh, then watch out for somebody like a Sidney Crosby. Yeah, well, I just was going to say Crosby. If this kid was to go to Pittsburgh, Crosby would still be front line guy and a centerman. 92 is a lot, though. It's a lot of goals. Ovechkin's never even come close to it. Ovechkin that's all he does is shoot the puck. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know Crosby's not a kid anymore, but he's still, he's still a leader of that team right now. I don't think anybody's going to get 92. I really don't. And didn't he? How many points did he score one season? 220. That's not going to get touched. That's not going to get touched at all. 200 and some points one season. That's crazy shit. I mean, that's crazy numbers. That's like video game numbers. I think he got like 224 one season or some shit. Let's see. Oh, okay. Out, buddy. You got it. Got you set. Cool. Very cool. What was the most points Wayne Gretzky scored in a season? 215. He did it twice. 81, 82, 83, 84. Two different times Wayne Gretzky got 215 points. Yeah. I'm with you, Glenn. Yeah. The only reason Ovechkin does it that's his only role. His role is not to play any defense at all. He's not a two-way player. Gretzky was a decent two-way player, not a great one, but he was a whole lot better two-way player than Ovechkin is. Yeah, nothing like a fresh set of Apple cards at your door. No doubt about that. What are you talking about, Ovechkin? Ovechkin's not much of a defender, man. Come on. He's a cherry picker. He's a cherry picker. Oh, my goodness. Ovi does not play much defense. Just watch him. He plays more than he gets credit. He's more of a cherry picker, though. He really is. I mean, he's 90% of his play is either in the neutral zone or in the offensive zone. He's not in the back. He doesn't go back very much. Not much. He's definitely, I mean, he's not going to win defensive forward of the year or nothing like that no time soon. But that's not his job, though. And he's the best sniper in hockey. I've never seen his speed that he hits the puck. But I know his has got to come close to 100 miles an hour. I mean, he hits them like Chelios hits them. I am, that is one guy. He can use a stick, one hand, either hand, left, right. He doesn't care. Uh, he knows how to get that puck in the net better than anybody in the NHL right now. Better than anybody. And I'm with Glenn. If somebody was going to beat Gretzky, beat Gretzky's record, he's the only one out there that could do it right now. This kid coming up, we'll see. We'll see. But I still say the kid coming up right now is the best player we've seen in 20 years. That's what I say. He is that good. He's that good a hockey player. And if you've got a team that loses in the first round, just know that they've got a chance to get a once in a lifetime player. And I'm saying a Gretzky or Lemieux, that type of player. He's going to be that good. I really think Lafreniere. Yeah. I was cutting my hair. Worst decision ever. Sean was cutting his hair yesterday. I'm not saying he is defensive forward of the year, but I still don't think he gets enough credit for it. Yeah, I just think hey, now Sean's got to show his hairdo to us. But Lafreniere, I'll say this. Before, let's say Lafreniere plays 10 years. Obi does on occasion lay some big hit. Yeah, he does lay the lumber to some people. He does that. I have to wear a wave cap to hide. I'm going to say Lafreniere scores 50 goals in one of his first 5 years. 50. Oh, yeah, he's not. I know that. He's not scared. And I'm also going to say Lafreniere scores over 100 points one of his first 5 years. How about that? One of his first 5 seasons. I say he scores 50 goals and scores over 100 points. I say that. I don't care what team he goes to. But if he ends up going to one of these teams that is loaded, Toronto with Matthews, yeah, I think 100 points. I think he gets 50 goals. I don't care where he goes. Even Philadelphia, a place where Philadelphia has a tendency of closing, the zone defense type deal, where they're defense first and then offense. That type of player. I think he can go there and get 50 goals. I really do. Lafreniere is going to be that good. If he goes to somewhere like Toronto, Edmonton, Pittsburgh, he may get 150 points. He's that good. He really is. Tampa could get him. Oh my God, they would be loaded. Tampa's got a good team, but if he, I keep hearing a lot of people saying they hope he goes to Chicago. Chicago's getting older, though. Chicago's getting older. Kane's not a kid anymore, but Kane's still a good player. But with that bunch, if Edmonton were to get this player, that would be 5 number 1 overall picks in the last 11 years for Edmonton. Can you imagine that? Not first round picks, 5 overall number 1s. Yeah, Winnipeg's a good team. Yeah, but they would have gotten 5 overall number 1 picks in the last 11 years. Crazy shit with Nugent Hopkins. What's the kid's name? I can never think of his name. Shit. They traded one away though. But I can't think of his name right now. Mr. Edmonton. Actually, that's actually what they call him now, Mr. Edmonton. But you know, he's playing really good. If a kid keeps playing well, they won't lose in the first round if they keep playing well. But we'll see what happens. They released a report that it was released Saturday in NHL. Not Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall's gone. Taylor Hall left, but he was one of the number ones. Now the kid, yeah, Connor McDavid. Yeah, Connor McDavid and yeah, and Ryan Nugent Hopkins, yeah. And then, like I say, Taylor Hall's gone now. He's gone to Arizona, I guess. And it was a report that they were not supposed to release, but they got it released and said exactly the reason. They had signed the paperwork for them to play in Vegas, and it didn't get stamped by the commissioner, right? But the ownership had all agreed, let's go, and the people in Toronto had agreed, let's play in Vegas. And it was a Fox News alert thing coming up saying, and they were talking to the mayor of Vegas. And when they were talking to the mayor of Vegas, she was just, they said, too haphazard. So they pulled it off the table real quick and they put Edmonton down, said something about she was not worried enough about the players, wasn't worried enough about the city, stuff like that. They pulled the paper out, but they had agreed on that, 2 weeks ago, whenever it was, that Vegas was going to be the city, and then immediately withdrew that, and then it was like 4 days later they decided Edmonton was the one that was going to end up getting a place. So Edmonton's got they've got the league finals and the finals. So they get conference finals and the hockey finals, everything. So even the Eastern Conference finals is going to be in Edmonton, which I was surprised by that. I was a little bit surprised by that. Let's see. What else is going on? Oh, yeah, guys. I want to let everybody in on this, let everybody know. 3 or 4 people contacted me and wanted to buy my baseball stuff, my History Maker stuff, and send it to D-Lons. No. What I'm going to do instead, I'm going to ship it to him, and that's going to be my gift to him. All of my History Maker baseball stuff, I'm shipping it to him, giving it to him. I'm just all we're doing is starting up a fund for him. Anybody that wants to give 5, 10, whatever you can give. Don't give till it hurts. Just give what you can afford. We're going to give all the money to D-Lons. His second time with COVID, had 103 fever Saturday night. Last night he had a fever. I don't know how high it was, but his sister's been keeping me in contact through his email. He's knocked out. He's got tubes down his throat now. His tentative date for release, if he's able, is August 3rd. 20 days is what they said he was going to be in there. I know bills rack up. I know that for a fact. Anybody that wants to give 100% is going his way. Like I say, I'm just going to donate these games. He wanted them. He was going to pay for them. I said, no. So many people would contact me, Rob, I'll buy from you. And I was like, you know what? I will donate that part. So I don't know. Couple of 3 seasons of History Maker Baseball along with the game. I'm sending it to him myself. And anybody would like to send any money through PayPal, whatever, through me to go to him, you can do it. If you'd rather do it yourself, that is one of Yeah, Glenn. They saying maybe he was a carrier of it. He was a carrier, maybe, and obviously he doesn't have the what do you call it? He doesn't have the immune system to hold up against it. Um, you guys have inspired me to play a hockey series. All right, good day, Ken. All right, we need to get Ken online. That's what we really need. We need to have Ken needs a channel in the worst way. I would love to watch Ken play. Do you get pissed when you play Ken? Like if it doesn't go, like if you got somebody you really like, do you get a little pissed? Because I didn't even. Oh my God, it was so hard that last game. If you just watched that last game a little while ago, that was so hard to play that game. that was devastating. 18-5, Brewers over the Phillies. That was hard to do. That was bad. But yeah, I'm with you, Glenn. I'm not sure he ever. Does your dad still watch? Oh, my dad will watch baseball all day long. He can tell you about it too, Sean. Dad is a trip. Yeah, I got them down here. Uh, um, yeah, and the thing is, I was like, I started feeling bad. I was like, I've had 4 people call me and said they're gonna send me $90 for D-Lons, and I'm like, you know what? I can't have somebody else buying his stuff for him. Then that's when I just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna box it up and I'll just send it to him. So I am not. Yeah, if you want to give some money, do that. Do that, but do not. You're not buying his game and sending it to him. I'm just going to send that to him myself. Anybody wants to do whatever. Okay, Keith White, if you're out there, you are one. I mean, my God, guys, Keith White is already given toward it, and if he said it was okay, I'd tell you how much he gave, but it's sick. So all I can say is Keith's a good dude. Keith is a good guy. He really is. And I've had people today that give more money. Oh, your dad kills me. Yeah, Dad's a trip. Yeah, well, we got him going on the Trump kick. Oh yeah, all you gotta do is start him on Trump, and he gets all wound up. He gets pissed. He's a mess. I'm actually going down to their house for dinner tonight. So yeah, things are slowly mending, I guess, between me and my parents. I'm glad of that. I actually bought him a wheelchair Saturday at a yard sale, and it's one with little small wheels, so it fits between doorways. And I tried it with him yesterday. He liked it. So, but he walks. He walks, gets around. 86 years old. He'll be 87 in October. If the Lord lets him stay that long, let's hope so. So we're hoping. He's a good guy. And that's one thing. I like getting him on videos because that's something we can't take from us, right? Yeah, I can always go back and watch stuff. I'm glad of that. Yeah. Anybody at all that wants to give some toward D-Lons, let me know. And all you got to do is send me some money on PayPal and just put for Dale, for D-Lons, whatever, and it will go there. I'm gonna cut a check out, send it his way, and I'm just gonna list people that gave and how much they gave. That's all I'm gonna do. Yeah, Dad saw it. Dad saw the sign yesterday, and he was like, "Yeah, that's pretty cool." So, yeah, when are they going to come up with a cure for this damn thing? I don't know, but all I know is let's hope Dale gets through it. H. Huss came in earlier and said, "Where is Dale?" I said, "He's in Ohio." He said, "Damn, I'm in Ohio." I said, "Yeah, hits home real quick, bro. Hits home real quick." Yeah. So, huh? 22. Yeah. Wife's in there taking, she's laying down for a little bit. But yeah. Wish, I wish someone would come up with something, Um, it may have to come to the fact that some billionaire is going to have to say, well, if you come up with a cure, I will give you this much money. And you watch, somebody will come up with a cure if they got money. When he gets out of the hospital, he needs to stay home. Yeah, Sean, but then you got things called bills. I'm with you, and I think somebody that's had COVID twice should be able to go to the government and say, look, I've had COVID two different occasions. Until we get a vaccine for this, I feel like I should be eligible to draw some sort of unemployment, because he was back at work. He went back to work. If anybody should be eligible for unemployment or any type of benefits from the government, it should be somebody that's had that shit twice. And I mean, he didn't have a light case of it the first time. He was on a friggin' respirator the first time. Now he's got tubes, not just up his nose, but down his damn throat. Use the same vaccine as if I don't know, Tam. Have the same immune system, never getting out. Yeah. Whoops. Yeah. Yeah. Dave was like patient zero. Dale was like, yeah. I don't know. I really, it couldn't be a simple solution, because if it was, somebody would have come up with it. Everyone needs to take a flu jab every year, especially when you get older. Yeah. And you know what? Me and my wife just do totally different things. She gets a flu vaccine every year. I never had it. My dad had it and got the flu that year. And I was like, you know what? Mine and his systems are so much alike. So I never have had the flu vaccine. Never had it. Like I say, me and him are so much alike in different things that when he did get it, he had a severe case of the flu. 03, 04, something like that. It's been almost 20 years ago. And he, like I say, he was in the 60s then, and he was really sick. And he was sick for more than a week. And my wife gets a shot every year. She's had the flu one time since we've been together. I don't get the shot every year, and I've had the flu one time. Apparently, the new name is going to be Washington Red Wolves. That's what I'm hearing too, Red Wolves. Yeah. Your dad reminds me of a white Snoop Dogg. Oh, my goodness. I tell you, he'll say what he thinks. He'll say what he thinks. When I asked him stuff yesterday, I knew. Yeah. Because I knew when somebody in here asked about it, did my dad ever get in a fight? And he always just old and chill. He was sitting there, and he just had finished eating. He didn't care. But somebody in here asked, had he ever been in a fight? And he always used to bring back a time he was in a car and the guy came out with a knife. And he said it was a knife about that long. He said he decided to pull a tire tool at the back seat. And he doesn't have a filter. And all he said was, somebody, you better cut me good, because if you don't, I'm gonna stick this thing so far up your ass, you're gonna be tasting metal in the morning. Can he still drive? Oh, no. he had his license taken from him. He only has one eye. If you see, his right eye is he's totally blind in one eye. No, he broke his hip. My mom takes him. My mom drives. Yeah, but he doesn't care. He does not care. He is eagle-eyed with that left eye, though. Better than 2020. He can really see. 128, Dar. Yeah. So no, he cannot drive. Uh, nah, he sits at home and watches his YouTube channel. He's got a couple of people he likes to watch. Also, they went out and found bears Saturday evening. He and my mom, they went riding around up here, kind of in the hills, and all of a sudden a big mama bear came out, and then two little baby bears came out, and they were crossing the road, street, or whatever. She was not able to get a good picture of them. It was just them two. So yesterday she said, "Well, will we drive?" And I said, "Sure, I will drive." And we rode by the same area, and she was hoping we would see them. And I said, "Look, they have a tendency of going about 30 miles in one day." I said, "With babies, they probably go at least 10, 15 miles. Who knows where that group of bears went?" But we went looking anyway. Hard to see them around this area. They're not. If you go a little north of here and go in more mountains, you don't have any problems. Sometimes, what are the bear species in your area? Oh, no grizzlies. No, they're all black bears. Yeah, and very seldom attack. You mess with their babies, they'll attack. But if you're just, if you're just minding your own business, most time walking in trails and they see you, they'll go the other way. Mountain lion, no, not so lucky. Mountain lion will get you. Yeah, mountain lion will come after you, and they got a tail on them, 1.5 feet, 2 foot long. Yeah, they're pretty big cats. Are there any grizzlies native to America? I think maybe in the upper Rockies, like, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. They're not any grizzlies, I don't think, on the East Coast. But I think they're grizzlies maybe in Montana. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure there are any grizzly bears in U.S. Let me find out. Are there grizzly bears in the United States? Yeah, well, just in Alaska. Just in Alaska. Maybe as many as 800 live in Montana. 55,000 in North America, but about 800 live in Montana. Maybe 600 in Yellowstone and Wyoming. Sean says, "Hello, Ms. Rob." She's getting up. She's getting up now. She's been laying down for a little bit. So I think she's got a meeting. So that probably means I'm not going to have a meeting right now. So okay, Alaska, capital of grizzlies. Yeah, along with all of Western Canada.
Hello, Sean.
Hello, Sean. She said, British Columbia, Alberta, Winnipeg, all in that area. There are grizzlies everywhere up there. I would love to ride up in Canada one time and just go driving around. I guess probably in the summertime. You guys have fisher cats? Don't think so. Never heard of them. Fisher cats. Are there fisher cats in Virginia? Photo of a fisher cat. Oh, I saw that. Oh, shit. There's a man looking little. They look like him damn Wolverines. Damn. Damn, that bad looking. I ain't never seen that. I saw the comment about your butt. Yeah, I read that, Sean. They mean looking, man. Y'all have them in Rhode Island. Said there are a few. Let's see. Wanderers from West Virginia are now appearing along Virginia's border, but there is no evidence of reproductive populations in Virginia. I've never seen something like that in my damn life. Yeah, they bad. They are bad. Fish cats. What would you do if Bigfoot? Sean. Probably none of us know what we'd do. Would pick Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady today. As a rookie, I'd take Tom Brady because I know he can win me 6 titles. That is how you spell goat. Brady still may have one more. Why did I think a Fisher cat was a fish? Tam thought it was a fish. No, it was a cat. Mean looking son of a bitch too. He was a mean looking one.
Zillow.com.
Okay, darling, I found my house. I'm moving to Virginia.
I know. Did you see her?
I did see it. Just tell her no.
Wrong neighborhood.
Wrong address. Yeah. I'm getting people everywhere contacting me today. Looks like ordinary brown bear is a cub. Oh, now a fisher cat don't look like a bear, man. No, they got these little teeth, man. Yeah, I didn't. I thought the most 6-foot bat in the Philippines. Yeah, 6-foot bat in the Philippines. Oh, check that damn thing out. Lord have mercy. Mega bat. Damn. I've had a few fisher cats in my yard. Damn, Ken. Y'all don't have any poisonous snakes up there. Most interesting animal in England is my ex-girlfriend. Ah, damn, Tam. Boom. Double A baseball club in Manchester, New Hampshire is named the Fisher Cats. Really? That is wild. See, it only eats. Oh, the bats, those big ass bats only eat fruit. Oh, that's a good thing. He could eat a human, man, big as that son of a bitch is. Um, you see, down here, man, we don't have all them cats and shit. We have snakes. That's a problem. We got copperheads, rattlesnakes, cottonmouths, and if you go toward the coast, you even got coral snakes. They are extremely dangerous. More often, they're down in North Carolina and South Carolina, the coral snake. My brother's never got a hold of one of those, but he's got a hold of some others and handled them. Is Arizona worse for snakes? I don't know if Arizona's any worse for snakes. There's a lot of them in the state of Virginia, a lot of them. Arizona just gets, they've got heat all the time, so they're always out. Here in Virginia, on a cold day, they'll go back in a hole or whatever. But in Arizona, it's so warm there, except late at night, that they're more apt to be seen there. In the governor's office, we have a 2-legged snake. What's up, Demo? It's good to see you, bro. Governor's office, we have a 2-legged snake. Yeah. Boom! That is a kaboom right there. There's going to be so many, and I don't bring up politics too often. There's going to be so many people in office right now that are not going to be in office 2, 3, 4 years down the road, just because they laying rhetoric out to us, telling us all the bullshit they were telling us. And people are just, I don't know. There's so much crap going on in this world. It's nuts. It's crazy stuff. You guys won't believe what Rob's fixing to do. I'm getting ready to make cornbread muffins. I'm going out, like I said, I'm going out to my mom's with me and Doris going out there for dinner tonight. And she's got string beans with those little round potatoes, those buttery potatoes. I love those damn things. I'm going to take some baked beans out there and then some cornbread. So I'm going meat-free for supper. I'm going vegetable, but I am going to eat some cornbread. Cornbread, those little Jiffy muffins. Oh, I love those damn things. I love them. Yeah. You some of you guys out there, you ever come my way, right? We got a restaurant about 15 minutes from, maybe 20 minutes away from me. Has some of the best home cooked food. You can get like country fried steak, pinto beans, macaroni and cheese. Bit of chicken won't hurt. Not a big chicken fan, man. With Kit Kats out. It's just such good food. Baked potato, mashed potato, whatever you want. But green beans, pinto beans, macaroni and cheese. It's so many okra. If you like your vegetables, they got them. And if you want a beer, they got a beer. If you want a mixed drink, you can get a mixed drink, whatever. So, and then if you just drink water or tea or whatever, sit indoors, you can sit outside. So, yeah, make your way this way, and we'll make a run up there. That's for sure. Yeah, it looks like we got a little rain yesterday. You guys, if you saw my dad yesterday evening, you saw it. I was talking to him, interviewing him, talking to him and stuff. It started raining good, but we hadn't gotten any more rain other than that. We need a lot more. But if that's what I have to do, I'll start bringing him out here. I call him the Rain Man. There's only Asian restaurants where I live, hardly any taco restaurants in the entirety of the UK because there's no Mexicans. Oh, okay. We went to a Mexican restaurant Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. And this was what my sister-in-law said. She had never eaten Mexican food that good in her life. Like I say, she came down here to Virginia for it. It was good. It was real good. And it's not the one that Keith likes to pick on me about. He calls it LC. It starts with El Cerrito or something. El Corregidor or whatever. But it's not that one. It's a different one because he knew that's the one I put the bad review about because they messed up my order a couple of times. I was like, I don't need that. But these guys, they got it just right. It was good. How far your nearest town from? Nearest town to us 5 minutes, 5 miles, like 4 or 5 miles north, 7, 8 miles south. East and west, it's a ways. East and west, it's like country, lake, huge lake back that way behind us. Big lake, hundreds of acres of lake. Yeah, in middle of the lake, at the dam, it's like 89 feet. It may even be as much as over 100 feet, something like it. It's a big dam up there. Yeah. So I don't live far from it at all. I could drive there and be there in 5 minutes. But this way, I've got a lot of country going, especially going east. It's just a bunch of country. There's no cities really. The houses must be cheap over by the country lake then. Well, by the lake, they're pretty high. By the lake, they're pretty high. Around here, they're not bad. Around here, they're not bad at all. My sister-in-law sent me a picture of one. I'll show you. I mean, this is huge. 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,200 square feet. This is in a town. It's over in Lynchburg, Virginia. Check out the size of that house. Look at the size of that damn thing. I mean, that's a big ass house. 50,000 for that damn thing. I mean, look at the size of that damn house. It's huge. Three bedrooms, 3 baths, 150. And that's on Zestimate. Yeah. So that's one. She said, I love it. I love it. And so I didn't even post it. I mean, I didn't even find it. Found it herself. But I mean, look at the size. Look at the size of that house. It's huge, huge. Now it's not in the best area. It's really not in the best area. You have to pay minimum $500K for a house like that. I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah. Sean was around. He could tell you that's not really the best area in Lynchburg. You don't want to go. Yeah. But it's not in a great area. A great area, a house like it's $250,000. But Rob, did you have a stroke? No, why? What'd I do now? What'd I do, bro? My dad had a stroke. What happened? I may have had a stroke. What did I do, Sean? I don't even joke around that shit. Boom, boom. Yeah. What's wrong, Sean? Your face was just blank. Yeah. No.
Oh, they did find that girl's body.
They found that girl's body on the lake.
Yeah.
The Glee body. The Glee girl. Yeah. I just got something from somebody that said, I don't care what you say, Rob. She was hot. Talking about what's his name's wife?
John Travolta's
wife. Yeah. John Travolta's wife. Whatever her name is. Kelly Preston. Yeah, she passed away today. If you guys hadn't heard, Kelly Preston, she passed away from breast cancer. Was she 57?
Mm-hmm.
57 years old. Yeah, Kelly. Yeah. There she is. There's a picture of her. Yeah. She'd been married to John Travolta for almost 30 years, 29 years. 29 years. So yeah, it is. You're right. Yeah. She played Jerry Maguire in Twins, both. 57 years old. Yeah. Maybe she had a son, Jet. Yeah.
Yeah, he died.
Oh, he passed away. Oh.
Yeah, he's been dead. He was 16 when he died.
Yeah, history of seizures from the age of 2. Oh, wow, yeah. I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then
Rob, what is your favorite sport? Probably baseball. But it's a plethora of them now. I love baseball. I love soccer. Hockey's great. Auto racing, not NASCAR, but auto racing. I like going Saturday nights to the racetrack. I like going to those kind of races. She has her own name for it. What's Saturday night at the races, Dar?
Smash and crash them.
Smash and crash. And I'm telling you,
They're crazy.
yeah, they drive like nuts. And it costs that much for us to get in each, $5 apiece. I think Rob mentioned what was his favorite sport list like 1,000,000 times. Yeah. And you know what? I've probably changed it. Cool, when I turn 18, I'm going with you. Oh, he wants to go to Smash and Crashing with us. Sean.
Okay.
Think Sean would like it?
Yes, he would love it.
Sean likes destruction.
Yeah,
And
Sean
then
would love it.
And then these people are going to go out and go rent cars. They go to the rental agency, go rent a car like a Barracuda or a brand new Camaro. Okay, it's only got 200 miles. Then they put it on the racetrack. And what do? Crunch right up against a wall. Rental cars. They're idiots, man.
They're dumbasses.
Yeah, they're dumbasses. We sit there and laugh our asses off.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah. Yep, you got to watch Saturday night races. You can actually catch some of them here on YouTube. If you want to, it's Franklin County Speedway, FRANKLIN County, Virginia Speedway.
Franklin County wackadoodles.
Oh, they are. Now, first off, that is the moonshine capital of the United States. Is Franklin County. More moonshine is made in that county illegally per year than any other county in the country. Then on top of that, go on a Saturday night. The good old boys are meeting up in the infield. Number 3, they bring their girlfriends with them. And the next thing you know, we got some good fights going on. So then you start seeing fist fights in the infield. Then, okay, now we got a race. Now they're good and heated up now. They're good and pissed because they're going to go out there and fight. Go out there and race after they just got in a fight in the infield. What do you think they're going to do when they get close to each other? Boom, they run each other in the walls, do some crazy stuff. I'm telling you, these people are nuts. Certifiable. And we sit there, and I mean, we have sat there before, and yeah, watch it on YouTube. You will actually see people getting out of their car, girlfriends coming up slapping them, other guy's girlfriend coming up slapping the guys. I'm telling you, it's some good stuff. You gotta watch it. It's on YouTube. It's some funny stuff, but we've seen them where they flip the cars, right? And you're thinking, oh dear Lord, did this guy die? He slides out from when you're gonna make me moderator. You gonna be a moderator? You're a moderator. You're a moderator today.
Oh.
Tam P's a moderator. So now he gets to look at his wrench. We've seen them where they flip the car over, and you're thinking, oh Lord, this person must have died. They slide out from under the car, and then they get up on top, where which is the bottom of the car, because 4 tires hanging out, and start jumping up and down. It's crazy. People are nuts, man. People are crazy. But oh yeah, I'd take you up there. All I would say is, if you go with me up there, act like you got some sense, because if you go up there and start a fight, I've told my brothers this. You go up there and start a fight, you're 1-on-1 or 1-on-10. It ain't gonna be 2-on-10. I ain't getting into it. Hell no. We sit there and stay in our little wolf pack. We stay there together, and most time we get food up there. Food up there is really good, and we'll sit up there and watch them race, and they'll start right just before dark. I don't know. They'll qualify about 7 o'clock, and then start racing just before dark, and they'll be done about 10:30, 11 o'clock. 3-on-10, me, you, and Ms. Rob. No, Sean. It'd be you between us, and I tie your ass to the damn chair and say, keep your ass right here. If somebody gonna bother us, now we'll take care of it. Yeah. Hell no. 3-on-10. How about you, Dar? No. She's smarter than that. She knows her math a little better than that. We'll teach you your math real quick on that one. 3-on-10 says you got 4, she's got 4, and these 2 over here is mine, and they're little. Kick your knees out from under them and throw them over the fence and watch you guys. No, don't think so. I don't think we'd go that route. So let me go in here and make some cornbread. I'm going to do that. We're going out this evening. I'll try to be back tonight. Harris, I sent your stuff out today. Harris, player of the game golf, coming your way. You should have it before the end of the week. Only person 3 on 10. Bruce Lee would win. Yeah. Is the Glee actress officially dead?
Well, they didn't say it was her, but they pulled a body.
They've pulled a body, but they have not actually identified her yet. But a good question, Tam. They haven't officially said it was her. They've pulled a body, and she's been missing. 1 + 1 is everything but 2 right now. But it's sure looking like it. It's a Glee actress. What's her name?
Naya Rivera.
Naya Rivera. Naya Rivera. I didn't know her. I mean, when I say that, I mean, I'd maybe sit and watch them sing a couple songs here and there, but I didn't know her. I did not. What was I going to say? Oh, something else. Captain Carl 8. Captain Carl 8. I'm going to wrap this up. Have this out tomorrow for you. I'm going to send it on out. You can pay whatever Friday. I'm not worried about it. The other stuff, the big stuff for D-Lons, I'm going to wait till he comes home, and then I can ship that. And either if he's got PayPal, we'll just send him PayPal. We'll send him some money. He'll already have the money, and then he'll have the games coming to him a couple of days later. I just don't want it sitting on his porch. I don't want it sitting at his front door. Somebody may grab it, or it may sit there and rain on it. Either one. I just don't want somebody taking his stuff. So that's the only reason I'm waiting until he comes home, gets back, and everything's cool. But, yeah, Tam, it looks like it may be her. It's sure looking like it. It sure is. All right, guys. Tonight, viewer's choice. Viewer's choice. We can do Slam Wars. They could call them the Washington Cherokee. Probably not. The Cherokee would get pissed, get mad about it. Yeah. We can do Slam Wars tonight. We can do Glory Days boxing, and I can do a lightweight, heavyweight, middleweight, welterweight, whichever one you want. Either one. We'll do either one of those. Baseball, I don't have the new team out yet. That would take a little bit of time, but I guess I could do that. So Slam Wars, payoff pitch baseball, or Glory Days boxing. Leave it to you guys. If I only get one vote, your vote counts 100%. That's the way it'll be. So if you vote, make sure you leave it in the comments down below. Leave it in the comments down below. Don't forget, Ric Flair is up 2 matches to nothing on Harley Race for the Mid-Atlantic Championship. So we're going to Baltimore Arena. Baltimore Arena is the next stop, and we'll see what happens there. Or we can play baseball, or we can do what was the other one? Slam Wars, baseball, or Glory Days boxing. Now, one of each. We can't do one of each. I won't be back that quick. If I'm here early enough, I will. We just got to see how soon my dad. You like boxing? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's find some people. I got a message from Anthony. He said, "You're pulling boxers that people never heard of." He likes that. Now, I'm going to do this. if I'm going to pull some boxers that I've never heard of, I hope he shows up. Then that way he can kind of give us a detailed analysis of, okay, this is what this person did. Or maybe I'll look it up and just write it down and just let you know which each boxer did. But I'm going to try to get as good a close a fight as I possibly can. Not an automatic quick knockout, but maybe somebody that can knock out somebody else, and vice versa. Vice versa. Oh, yeah. Anthony knows his stuff. That is no joke. Sean knows his stuff there, too. Sean knows what's going on. All right, guys. It's 2 o'clock. You guys have a great, great day. Help me out, Sean. Be good to one another. Thanks so much. If you decide to give to the D-Lines Fund, it does not matter what amount. Just make sure you send it as gift. That way it doesn't get taxed. There's my email. All you got to do is go through that, find my PayPal, and $5, $10, $20, whatever you can afford. Do not send more than you can afford. Okay? Whatever we send him. But we're just going to try to help him because, like I say, he's going to be in here this time for 20 days. Bills don't stop. Rob, I will get part of my baseball game out to you today. Okay, Ollie, sounds good. I will not be here most of the evening, and then I will be back tonight. So I'll probably get a chance to look at it tomorrow. Stay safe. Wash your hands. I'm with Sean on that one. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands, and wash them again. If you have a mask, wear a mask. Be safe. Be good to one another, and I'll try to get my dad back on again.
Peace out, everybody.
Peace out, she says. I say the same thing. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.